We'll meet today in a cross-legged seat. Hands can rest on your lap or at heart center with thumbs pressing to sternum. An option to open the eyes here and to look out at this new day and perhaps see something that you have yet to see. And a reminder that every day is a new day. And honoring how we feel today without attachments to how we felt yesterday or how we expect ourselves to feel. And you can go ahead and soften the eyes closed. Begin coming back into the focus on the breath. Nice slow inhales all the way from the base of the spine up out the crown of the head. And then long exhales down from the crown of the head through the spine out the tailbone. Breathing in and out, up and down that channel. Moving energy in the body, finding a taller seat with every inhale. Finding more groundedness, more presence with every exhale. Next inhale breath, open the eyes, reach the fingertips up and overhead. And then exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale, cactus the arms out, open the chest wide to the front of your space. Then your exhale breath round the spine, bring the palms together in front of you. Inhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. One more inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hands to heart. Left hand down to your left side mat. Right arm reaches up and overhead, taking a side body stretch. And just pausing here a moment. You might even gaze underneath the right arm, up at the ceiling. And then other side, right hand down, left arm up and over. Seeing if you can extend and find more length along the left side of the body. Peeling the rib cages apart from one another. Inhale, come back to center, hands meet at hearts. And then roll over the legs, come to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Stack shoulders on wrists, hips on the knees. Finding a firm foundation first. And then go ahead and drop the belly and lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, arcing the spine, chin to chest. And then flow, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Come back to your tabletop pose. Walk the hands one handprint forward. And then same thing, drop the belly and lift the gaze. Find a cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. Inhale for your cow. And exhale, cat. Just one more. Inhale, cow. Coming back to your tabletop, your long tabletop. Crawl the hands even further forward. Keep the hips high, coming back into heart-melting pose. Really stretching through the arms. And then peel the hips back to heels, child's pose. Allow yourself to be grounded here in your space. Rise back to table. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Hips lift up and then back. Pedal into your feet, left and right. Come up as high as you can manage on the tiptoes. And lower the heels back down to the ground. Micro bend at the knees. Do that again. Come up high onto the tiptoes. Imagine one day you'll be balancing on your two big toes only. And lower the heels back down to the ground. Gazing to hands, walk the feet to the top of your mat, forward fold. Separate the feet to hips width distance and hang heavy. Ragdoll pose. Nod the head no, shake it yes. Allow the body to move side to side. Invite in whatever is there for you. Inhale, slowly begin to rise all the way up to stand. Reach the palms up and overhead. And then grab for opposite elbows overhead. Notice if the rib cage is flaring out. Can you tuck it in just a bit, tailbone down towards the ground? Really make your legs strong here. And then with strong legs, a micro bend at the knees. Take a small back bend, pressing the chest forward. And then release the elbows, cactus the arms, hands interlaced behind the back, all 10 fingers. Press the fists down, lift the chest up. And then exhale, take a forward fold, hinge over the hips. Bend your left knee, gaze to the right. Allow the ball of the fists to drop off to the opposite side, taking a twist. Inhale, come back to center. Other side, bend the right knee, gaze left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the hands to the ground. Crawl the hands a bit forward, step the feet back, high plank pose. Holding here, shoulders are right on top of the wrists. Firm up through the glutes, lift the kneecaps, thighs are engaged. Slowly to the count of 4, lower all the way down to your bellies. Hands come to the lowest set of ribs. Inhale, cricket the elbows, baby cobra pose. Lift the head and chest off the ground. Point the toes towards the back of the room, legs are firm. Squeeze the elbows. And then lower down. Crawl the hands off your mat wide. Fingertips are clawing into the ground. Next inhale, lift the chest up. Keep the elbows high. And exhale, lower down. Right away, inhale, lift up. This time you're going to drop your left shoulder, gaze right. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale to the center. And exhale, lower down. Hands come back to your lowest set of ribs. Press back through tabletop or child's pose. Eventually meets in a downward facing dog. Hips up and back. And just a couple of breaths here to reground. Feeling the energy around you. Allow it to dissipate what needs to dissipate. Next, inhale, look to hands. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Nice, more breath. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach fingertips up and overhead. Grab for opposite elbows. Take one inhale here, expand through the chest. Exhale, cactus the elbows, and then hands come behind the back, interlace. Inhale, punch the fists down, lift the chest up. Exhale, fold forward, release. Bend your left knee, gaze right, twist. Exhale, fold. Other side, find your twist. Exhale, release down. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low this time. Inhale, up dog, pull the chest through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. One traditional sun A. Inhale, half lift. Move with the breath, forward fold. Inhale, roots to rise all the way up. This time, hands to hearts, hold. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low. We'll all meet back in a downward facing dog. Beautiful work from your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot through, land it between the hands. Pausing here a moment, finding your breath. Big move here. On your inhale, reverse warrior, rise all the way up, reach the right hand towards the back of the room, committing to the lunge in that right knee. The back leg is straight and strong. Really seal down to the edge of the left foot. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm comes to your right leg. Left arm reaches up and overhead. You might gaze at the left thumb. And then flowing those poses. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Change, warrior two. Gazing over the right fingers. And making sure you've got your alignment, that right knee right on top of the heel. Squeezing right heel towards the back arc of the left foot. Beautiful focus. Inhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. So this is going to be a lateral lunge. Your hands can come to heart center. Your left knee bends. Your right toes point up at the sky. And again, use hands for support. Your hands can be on your mat here, or they can be together at heart center, honoring where your body is at on this journey. Gaze to your right toes. And then begin to crawl the hands to the top of your space, low lunge. Drop your left knee down to the ground. And then inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach the arms up and overhead. And again, noticing if that rib cage is flaring out towards the front of the room, find a bit of control through the core. Cactus the elbows, pull the chest through the heart. Exhale, round the spine, bring the hands together in front of you. Inhale, open the chest, cactus the elbows. Exhale, squeeze the hands to the front, chin to chest. Inhale, open the elbows. Last time through, arc the spine, reach forward. This time, inhale, reach the fingertips high to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits, hands to the ground, straighten through the right leg any amount. And we'll take just a couple of moments here to work through the hamstring of that right leg. You might windshield wipe the right foot, point and flex the toes. And then re-bend into the right knee, coming into that low lunge. Lift the left knee off the ground. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach the right heel high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Still early in practice, but if you'd like to flip all the way over, you're welcome to. Find your wild thing, flip dog. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Reach the right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Option to keep the right leg lifted, one-legged. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. One breath in and one breath out. Inhale, lift the left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step the left foot through, land it between the palms. Big move, one inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and then back. Pausing here just a moment, recommitting to the lunge in the left knee. Feeling the length you're creating all along that left side body. Side angle pose, left forearm to left leg, right arm up high to the sky. And again, this being your practice, you can always make this yours. So the left hand can come down to the inside of the leg, right arm might reach up and over the ear, extended side angle. And then flow, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Move the energy, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Last time here, change. Exhale, warrior two, gazing over the left fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you, but keep imagining that the wrists are being pulled front and back in opposition. To the back of your mat, Skandasana, you're going to bend the right knee. You're going to sink into your lunge. Again, hands can come down to the ground for support. Or eventually hands will meet at heart center. If you're rounding the spine down, can you lift up a bit through the chest? Gaze to your left foot. Crawl the hands there, low lunge. Lower the right knee down to the ground. Inhale, reach the fingertips high to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Soften the gaze. Drop these shoulders away from the ears. Cactus the elbows, take a mini back bend. And then exhale, hands reach together and forward, chin to chest. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Breathe in and open. Last time through. This time, inhale, reach the fingertips high up to the ceiling. And then exhale, half splits, hands to the ground, straighten through the left leg. And pause a few moments here. Always checking in with the breath. Whenever the opportunity arises, coming back to presence, sensation. Re-bend into the left knee, hands frame left foot. Lift the right knee off the ground. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach the left heel high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Option here to flip if you'd like, or just stay with the open hip, maybe drawing circles. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, chaturanga, hinge forward, lower down half leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here, reconnecting, finding that rhythm of breath, equal inhales and exhales. Use the breath to smooth out the motions as we flow. Next, inhale, lift the right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Last time, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Right away, inhale, skandasana, back of your space. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Stay for your exhale breath. On your inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, cactus the elbows, open chest. Exhale, reach forward. This time, reach the fingertips high to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split, straighten through the right leg. Inhale, come back forward, low lunge, lift the left knee. Stay here on your exhale breath. Inhale, big move, right heel high, bend the knee, open the hip, maybe flip. And then exhale, knee to nose, right knee pulls right in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and then back. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Last one, inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, skandasana at the back of your space. Exhale, low lunge at the top of your mat. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, reach the fingertips high to the sky. Stay here, exhale, breath. Inhale, cactus the elbows, pull the chest through. Exhale, round the spine, reach towards the front. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, reach to the front, final time here. Inhale, fingertips high to the sky, Anjane. Exhale, half splits, hands to the ground, straighten through the right leg. Inhale, breath, crawl forward. Exhale, lift the right knee off the ground. Inhale, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hip, maybe flip. Exhale, left knee comes to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog to reach. And exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Pausing here in down dog, or you can take child's pose. You've got about 45 seconds to play in a way that works for you. If you'd like to get into an inversion, this is your opportunity. Work on a handstand, headstand, pausing and working breath in down dog or child's pose. Beautiful choices. Meeting back in a down dog in 3. Downward facing dog in 2. And 1. From your downward facing dog, inhale, lift the right heel high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot through, land it between the hands. Keeping the back knee lifted this time, inhale, rise up, high crescent warrior. Begin to reach the fingertips towards the front of your space. Chin comes to chest once again. Inhale, cactus the elbows, open the heart. Exhale, reach forward. Last one, inhale, cactus the elbows, open the heart. This time, crescent twist. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right leg. Hands can come to heart center. Stacking one elbow on the other, maybe gazing up towards the ceiling. Big move, inhale, star pose. Spiral open to the opposite side of the room, taking up space with the body. Engage the feet, claw them down into your mat, reach the fingertips up and out, expanding the body. Arms down to a T, point your toes towards the side of your mat, so the edges of the feet parallel the short edges of your space. And then with a flat back, begin to lower all the way down, wide-legged forward fold. And once you're down, a couple of moments for stillness or some gentle lunges side to side. Noticing the breath. Reach your arms out to a T, come to a halfway lift, and begin to rise all the way up to stand. At the top, touch the hands together overhead in prayer, cross one thumb over the other, and then shorten the stance to about 2 to 3 feet apart, and pivot towards the front of your space. Your left toes point forward, your right toes are at a 45-degree angle. Squeeze your biceps to your ears. Take an inhale here. Chin comes to chest, and roll down into a modified pyramid pose. You can begin to bend the right knee any amount. You can separate your hands down to the ground. I want you to place your forehead on your right knee. So as much as you need to bend that right knee, make that happen. Find that connection and feel that sensation. You might gently massage the forehead into the knee. If you separated your hands, bring them back together. Find that prayer grip. One thumb wraps around the other and begin to slowly rise all the way up to stand. At the top, float the hands down and behind the back. Interlace all 10 fingers at your low back. Begin to shift more weight into your right foot, leaning the chest forward, and eventually you'll launch forward, lifting the left foot up and off the ground, coming into a balance. And then imagine a seesaw. As your left heel lifts, your head lowers down towards the ground, trusting yourself in the balance. And eventually the hands drop down to the ground, standing splits. That left heel stays lifted. And you can play here, wrapping one or both hands around your right leg. Option again for some handstand hops if you'd like. Just here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Slowly begin to drop the left foot to the back of your space, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right heel high. Option to bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Option for ekapada, one leg stays lifted. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more side. Inhale, lift the left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step the left foot through, land it between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent warrior. Spiking up high on those back toes. Imagine that the left or the right heel is reaching towards the back of the room. The left knee is reaching towards the front of the room. Reach the fingertips forward, round the spine, chin comes to chest. Inhale, open the chest, cactus the elbows. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale to open up. This time, crescent twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Hands come to heart. Always in these twists, trying to pull the low belly up and in to create more space for the spine to twist around itself. Big move in now, star pose. Opening up to the opposite side of your space. Toes out, heels in. Expansion in all four directions. Drop your arms to a T. Pivot your toes so they point towards the side of your mats. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, float down, wide-legged forward fold. And again, your choice here as to how you want to move. Maybe this time you grab for the edges of your feet. Take some twists, that chest expansion. Reach your arms out to a T. Begin to rise all the way back up to stand. At the top, clap the hands together overhead. Cross the opposite thumb over. Shorten the stance just a bit, and then pivot towards the front of your space. Right toes point forward, left toes at a 45-degree angle. And then slowly begin to round the spine down. Bend the left knee, connect forehead with left knee. Standing forehead to knee pose. Dande Mana Bipaktapada Paschimottanasana. If your hands separated, bring them back together. Begin to rise all the way up to stand. Drop the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Punch the fists down. Lift the chest up. And then exhale, launch into the left foot. Lift the right leg off the ground. Find your balance. Take it slow. And then seesaw motion. Head, chest lower. Right heel lifts higher and higher. Eventually drop the hands to the ground, standing splits. Option for handstand hops or crawl the hands back towards the left leg. Grab for the left calf. And then slowly lower the right heel down, or the right foot down to the ground, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel high, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift the right heel high. And exhale, half pigeon pose. Right knee comes to right wrist, parallel the right shin to the top of your space as much as you can manage. Gaze back, make sure that your left foot is reaching straight towards the back of the room and not hockey sticking out. And then slowly lower all the way down, sleeping pigeon pose. And right away, making your breath the most important, interesting thing in your space, feeling the sensations in the body, and trying to soften wherever you can soften. beginning to lift yourselves back up, taking your time to do so. Eventually tucking the back toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach the right heel high. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach the left heel high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Taking time to set this pose up with intention. And then lowering down. Make sure that the left toes are flexed to protect the left knee. Try to ensure you're not dumping weight fully onto one hip or the other. Slowly press the hands down to lift the chest up. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel high. We'll meet back in a downward facing dog. Any way, your path to get there. Drop down to your knees, tabletop pose. Swing your legs around, coming to a seat. Extend both legs out to the front of the space. Feet are touching, toes flex back towards the body. Reach the fingertips towards your front toes. Slowly hinge forward just for a moment. And then lift back up. Keep reaching forward as you lower all the way back down onto your backs. Once you're down, pull the right knee up and into the chest. Give it a squeeze. And then take a supine twist. Right knee over the left side body. Notice what you notice in the mind as the body starts to slow down. If any thoughts or judgments do arise, always guide back to the breath or just to what you are feeling within the body. Inhale, pull that right knee back into the chest. And then just switch it out with the left in your own time, in your own way. So the right leg eventually goes long, left knee pulls up and in. Supine twist, left knee over the right side body. Stack that left hip right on top of your right hip. And then pull the left knee back in. Extend it long just to reset the spine so both feet meet at the top of your space. And then happy baby pose. How can you be symbolic and embodying of this being a new pose today? Perhaps move in a way unique to this day. Then go ahead and pull knees into chest. One final squeeze here. As always, finding that compression, a release of whatever is not serving you. Final inhale breath. And exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Melting the body down into the mat. Take a longer breath in and out. And begin to find your movements. Make them small at first. Then whatever way serves you today, we will eventually meet in a cross-legged seat at the top of our space. Taking your time to move there. Hands will come to your heart center. See if you can press your thumb into your sternum. See if you can feel your heart beating in the chest. And really trying to see if you can sense that field of energy around you that you have cultivated, both your own and that of those around you. And allow the warmth of that energy to bring a subtle smile to the inside of the head. Take a deep breath in and out. Gently bow forward. Namaste.